Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Tuesday, November 15th. Another very mild day here in the Mid-Atlantic region is shaping up. Temperatures are already in the low 60s in many spots, and will reach the mid to upper 60s later on today. However, there is a soaking rain event on the way for later tonight and tomorrow, and that'll usher in some cold air for Thursday and Friday before yet another warming trend begins over the weekend. Let's take a look at the latest surface map. First of all, we have a couple of frontal systems. One is situated already right over the Mid-Atlantic region, and it's going to be kind of reinforced by the secondary front later on today, so that ultimately there'll be one frontal system sitting right across the Mid-Atlantic region, and low pressure will then develop over the lower part of the Tennessee Valley later on tonight and early tomorrow, and will ride right up along that frontal system over the Mid-Atlantic region, causing a soaking rain, the heaviest rain of the month so far. It's been a very dry month. In fact, all the major cities from Washington to New York have had less than a tenth of an inch of rain for the month of November. We could get upwards to an inch, perhaps even more, over the next 24 to 36 hours beginning tonight and lasting through the day tomorrow and even into early part of Thursday as a second low pressure area develops and rides up along the front, skirting us in the Mid-Atlantic region, but nonetheless continuing the chance of a shower into the early part of Thursday before drier air and colder air moves in for Thursday afternoon and Friday. Well, here's the latest IR satellite loop, and there's a wide band of clouds already situated here in the eastern part of the country, and even moisture feeding into Texas here, and this is where some moisture is developing in the beginning stages of a development of a low pressure area that will ride up right along this frontal system. And it'll be a slow mover because this front is only slowly dropping to the south and east, and it will hang around until about Thursday morning. So the threat for showers won't end completely until probably about Thursday afternoon here in the Mid-Atlantic region. So again, the steadiest rain looks like it'll come later on tonight and continue tomorrow. Tomorrow will certainly be a rainy day in the Mid-Atlantic region. But that threat for showers will continue Wednesday night into the early part of Thursday before finally some drier air and colder air moves in for Thursday afternoon and Friday. Both days, Thursday afternoon and Friday, should struggle to escape the 40s in terms of temperatures, much colder than what we've had for the last couple of days. Well, here's the latest radar loop. There are a lot of showers already upstate Pennsylvania and western part of West Virginia into eastern Ohio, very slowly making an advance to the south and east. There can be a shower or two anytime this afternoon across Washington, Philadelphia, New York, but much of today will be rain-free. It won't be until the overnight hours that this steady precipitation in the form of rain moves into the Mid-Atlantic region. Once it arrives later on tonight, it'll continue right through tomorrow, into tomorrow night, and again into the early part of Thursday before some dry air moves in from the north and west. Well, let's walk through the soaking rain event that's coming for later on tonight and tomorrow. This is the GFS Global Forecast System computer forecast map for this evening. A little bit of precipitation here. Again, just a scattered shower or two over the next 12 hours or so. Much of the day today will be rain-free, but here's some gathering moisture, and it's looking more impressive down in the lower part of the Mississippi Valley. This is where our main event will develop over the next 12 hours or so and then ride up right along this frontal system. Let's now jump ahead to tomorrow morning. Here's GFS map for tomorrow morning. Again, a frontal system just situated right along basically I-95 from Washington up to New York. Now, heavier precipitation is arriving as it's moving from the southwest to the northeast right along this frontal system, and it'll continue. Tomorrow will no doubt be a rainy day throughout the Mid-Atlantic region, a little bit cooler than it's been, but the real cold air comes in behind this frontal system on Thursday. Let's now jump ahead to tomorrow night. And here's tomorrow night's computer forecast map. Now notice one thing that's going on here. Really, one wave has now already moved by, the steady rain expected from late tonight through the day tomorrow, and then that first wave kind of tends to move off to the northeast, and look to the south and west. A second wave is starting to develop, and this is what continues our threat for showers through tomorrow night and into the early part of Thursday, as this second wave will then ride up right along the frontal system, perhaps a little bit to the south and east of the first wave, but nonetheless there'll be a threat of showers tomorrow night into Thursday morning. In fact, let's take a look at the Thursday morning map. And here it is with that second wave now moving up into the Mid-Atlantic region. There's Again, some precipitation being dumped here by the GFS model into the Thursday morning time frame. So the sequence of events looks like mostly dry for today. There can be a shower or two, but mostly rain-free today. Steadier rain develops overnight tonight and continues through the day tomorrow. And then the threat of showers continues tomorrow night into the early part of Thursday as this second wave rides up along this front. And then the colder, drier air really gets established Thursday afternoon and again on Friday before yet another warming trend develops over the weekend. Well, that's it for now. I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.